Well, I'll come back. I have a feeling this will be something I actually look forward to playing again a week from now, which is always a very nice thing to say. Ooh, two-tone. Oh, longboat. So longboats have high speed and bad steering, and not much of anything else. So I imagine at some point we're gonna have really, Ooh, gray spell with an E. Where was this made? I'm not familiar with the studio that made this game. Which makes it all the more, well, I say which makes it all the more weird that they have assets from Battlefield Bikini Bottom, but then again, Blitz didn't make Battlefield Bikini Bottom, and they still had all sorts of Battlefield Bikini Bottom assets, so I guess that's nothing too weird. But I wonder, I imagine at some point we'll have a more tanky type of boat too. For something or another. So is this whole thing just demolition derbies? So far it is, but I don't think it's going to be all of that. We'll see how much variety there is in gameplay here. 7 boats. 20 parts. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Some interesting looking boats here. Ow. Okay. This is hurting that all a little bit. He just dropped the parts that... I feel like I dropped parts and picked them back up immediately. Yeah, not much in the way of steering here. The kind of magnetism these things have is a little weird for me. Oh yeah, with a really long vehicle like this too, it's really strange when you... Jeez.
Only I tried this sooner. Excuse me, can someone please kiss my boo-boo?
Ooh.
Now that's the way you catch a fish.
And the way the... Yeah, not as well that
You
time.
did just fine, son. Now let's see if you can knock them all out this time. Go ahead, pick a new lesson.
Speed Demon. I'll keep trying this one real quick.
All right, here we go.
But this vehicle being so long makes you swing out and getting really wide when you... Come on, give me that. There you go. Makes you swing really wide when you use a handbrake, which is kind of unwieldy. I keep making them drop things and then not actually picking those things up myself. Some of the best things that happen for me are when I pick up stuff that other people have dropped. Feels like it's almost more useful to get a scavenger here most of the time, because most of the time when you hit someone yourself, ow.
This car's got fizz.
It's like when you make others drop things yourself, you tend to not get to pick those things up.
Now I'm gonna take you out.
Oh. Using myself in reverse. See, things like that, if I can pick it all up, that's another thing. That's what I need to have happen. It's really hard to get a hold of everything. And it gets dropped like that. I'm getting all those. What? Oh!
That'll be good enough.
I wanted those.
All right, here we go.
Oh, not in the middle this time.
2, 1.
I thought I wasn't throwing myself in the middle this whole time anyways.
Now that's the way you catch
So nobody drops anything.
Only I tried this sooner.
See, that's what I want, alright. Low speed collisions seem a lot more useful here, actually.
Gotcha. Yippee!
I don't know what determines how many parts somebody drops.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
The way they just whip around everywhere because everybody's trying to pick them up is really, really weird. was trying to...
Do it in Bikini Bottom. Excuse me, I have to crush you now.
Sometimes I'm trying to go after parts and I don't get much of an opportunity to do anything with them. There we go.
Gotcha.
Where are all you guys?
Excuse me, I have to crush you now.
Okay. I guess
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Tom decided to do a few different takes of that line. I don't feel... I can't tell what determines whether or not they drop parts. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they really seem not to. And then there's not much else for me to pick up.
Ouch, that's smart.
I could have made a boat smart stroke there. The thing is, in some of these cases I'm winning, but I'm winning too much. Because I'm the last one to... I'm the last one standing, but... that ends up being a problem because I'm not picking up.
Be Spongebob. Go ahead and pick another lesson.
Because that means there's no more parts to pick up. This will be my last try.
2, 1, go! Gotcha.
Just trying to pick all those up. And then why did I get all those?
We're all out of luck, ain't we?
I'm trying to turn. Yeah, so see, I guess it's just whoever's... Might be that opponents that have more health drop more parts or something? I actually had more than one voice.
Excuse me, I have to crush you now.
Got him. Gotcha.
It's like there's just not enough parts to go around between you guys.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Sometimes though, it just ends up that practically every single part goes to one person.
I'm a natural. Yippee!
Nothing else to pick up here, because the thing is, once everyone's eliminated, I can't pick up anything else that's left. So if I manage to take all the stuff out of this guy,
That's good enough to move on.
then I won't be able to pick it up now. I guess I'll just leave it there for now.
You
I don't know if
did
you need to get
great,
A on
sir.
everything to get
Now,
everything in the
next
game.
class, I'm gonna need you to bring a friend to help.
Well, I could see if Patrick wants to help.
Fantastic. I'll see you and Patrick at your next class.
Is this where I get to wreck SpongeBob's car?
Oh, that's a new
I
model.
was just about to say, it's time for you boys to get reckless.
Wreck
think.
less? I thought you wanted me to wreck more. Bop!
To be reckless is to be careless. And that's exactly what you're going to do now. For you, Patrick, it'll be an awful lot like bumper cars.
Yo, bumper cars! What are bumper cars?
Yeah, never mind. It's only 15 climbs for you to sign up.
What do I have to do?
Just help SpongeBob by smashing and crashing. The more he smashes, the more parts I can collect, and the more drive points he earns to pay for his lessons. So what do you say?
Count me in!
I guess we're getting a hint of this guy's motivation. So now it's just getting stuff by hitting other boats. Huh. Cruiser. These are a bit more balanced on the whole, I guess. Not really sure what the point is of having this many different kinds of boats. I mean, some of them actually control significantly different than others. The longboats especially. That seems kind of random otherwise. Especially since I'm always confined to a single class, so I don't actually get much choice in what kinds of stats I have. The skids. Okay, who's fishing all the way down here? Okay, okay, now that They moved the police station from Balcony Bottom into the Rock Bottom. That's very strange.
Keep 'em coming.
Hey, watch it, buddy. Yow.
Yeah, see, this I can do. I can hit my opponents, I think.
You can run, but you can't hide.
They, for some reason, decided to name these things too, the collisions. I have a hard time recognizing myself in the bottom right corner because everyone's different colors. It's hard to remember that
Ooh, that tickles.
this one particular car happens to be the one that I am, that I'm always blue, whereas everyone else's colors depends on how shell they have.
That's a fish, baby.
D-fish. Yeah, I'm getting more points for that. I'm using it to get points for keeping it going though. These anchovies are real peculiar ones.
Watch out, coming through.
Not much left to work with here though, unfortunately, for me.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Okay.
That was just tremendous, son. You're doing great.
See, that comes to me a lot more naturally. Good job, Fish. Senor Pescados. I would not mind hearing a bit more dialogue from the other characters, though. Instead of just the anchovies. The weird thing to me is that at one point, I don't know if the show ever did this, at one point there was a game, at least on the Nickelodeon website, that referred to a totally different type of fish as an anchovy. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know how to describe them. It had robot anchovies in it, except they weren't the anchovies that are called anchovies in the show for some reason. Anyways, I'm trying to read the description as if it actually matters. We get a bit more health in this one. It's just slower. In fact, everything else comes at expensive at speed. I actually get to choose my class. Oh, well, that's weird. So that's like their average stats? And finish the race. Oh, that's very interesting. Pick a longboat. Just finish this race, but I don't get to use any type of boat. Actually, handling and speed might be helpful that time then, in that case. I don't think we'll see if I can handle races this way. Speed or steering? I think I'll go for steering in this case. Okay. So I do have racing in this game too, so we'll see what that turns out like. It's funny that we have... I'm curious if those are actually 3D buildings in the background in the loading screen. They look pretty 3D, but they might not be. In fact, with the way they pop out of existence in the background, I don't think they are. But they're pre-rendered, essentially, I think. Difficulty 3. 250 points.
I hope you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh man, some of these guys using longboats.
Fly this.
I don't know if my opponents have always been confined to using the exact same types of boats as me, or not.
I think something just happened to my boat.
Soak it up, Spongebob.
I'm coming right back after you.
Let the boat kids fly.
This is a more interesting one.
Watch out! Coming from
A couple different
behind.
things going together at once. Okay, unfortunately the fact that
Where'd the floor go?
Hey, watch it.
unfortunately the right side of my vehicle is going to be
I am so fast.
witness to a good deal of abuse here. Ouch. Does your Oops.
Yawn. I could win this in my sleep. Yippee-ki-yay! Track, you're it!
Crash, smash, whatever it takes.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh, there's like one more lap.
4, 3.
There we go.
That was great, SpongeBob. You're getting the hang of this really quickly. Go ahead and pick another lesson.
Alright. Yes, I guess one consequence of it, I didn't realize everything's in a circle. If everything's in a circle, then one soccer boat's gonna be taking a lot more damage than the other, most likely. Alright, a bit more new vehicles. Very nice. If it actually matters much, we'll see if it does later. We might see more interesting boats with more variation in stats later within their class, I'm not sure. Well, everyone, how many more episodes do I have to record this week? I always lose track of that the first time playing. So like 2 more episodes to record. Beautiful. Alright. See you then.